Good evening, everyone. I'm Tassinix. Welcome to Week 2, Round 3 of Season 24, 5 vs. 5 Grand Arena Championship for Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes. My opponent tonight, Roost3r, the hired gun of Cantina Lords. Now, I've said before in previous streams that I didn't know who Cantina Lords was, and I wasn't really sure about if they had strong players, but I remember, I think it was last 3v3 season, I said that about somebody from this guild, and damn if I didn't lose. So we're going forward in the assumption, you know, we've got somebody serious, and that was before I actually took a look at his GG and everything, right? Let me go ahead and fix all this here. Oh, let me bring up the comparison, guys. We've got good stuff. Excuse me. All right. So, 9.3 million, just a little less overall GP. Pretty much smack dab the same top 80. Zetas, wow, actually, for the biddies. Not bad. Let's see. Let me see what's in the chat. Hey, Darth Lucas, how you doing? Hey, TJ, good evening. Hey, Balor. Hey, Emmett. All right, see all you guys out in the chat. How you guys doing? Thank you. Man, thank you for the biddies, Lucas. Appreciate you, man. Way to make an explosive entrance. You know, way to introduce yourself. Anyway, let's look at the rest of these mods. This is where stuff gets hairy, guys. When I saw this comparison, I'm like, well, this doesn't happen often. But 51 25 plus mods to my 41. I have 91, no, I'm sorry, I have 120 to 24s to his 91, so, you know, I have a very slight edge. He has one more plus 20 than me at 142, but pretty much here on out, he's got a sizable edge. The 15 to 19s, the 15s, 10 to 14s, 10s, it's all on his side. So, it's been a while. I do have more raw 6 dots than this guy, but, you know, I'm fighting an opponent with generally faster mods. It sucks, but it happens from time to time. All right, Lord Vader's. Let's line up the GLs and compare them here. So mine's ever so slightly bigger. His is faster. Considerably more offense on his. 1.6k more. Interesting. All right, JMK. His is a good bit faster. Wow. A little more survivable and about 400 more damage. Just pretty much generally better than mine. His cat, 3 slower than mine, so nice to know if I needed to do something with that. For C, I am 480 speed to his 530, 190,000 to his 182, so he's got a much better ratio of health to speed. I have more damage, and that's about it. He's got a little more potency, 4% more. All right, so JMLs. I have the lead on this one. I have way more. I have 40,000 more protection than his. I'm 16 speed slower, but otherwise all things are equal there. Rays. Hey, Ice. Okay, this is our opponent, guys. I got a hold of Roost3r here on Discord. His Discord name is, you know, Iceman. And here he is in the chat. How you doing, Ice? Good evening to you. All right, yeah, this is my opponent. Yep, you'll be up for a little bit, but then you're getting ready for bed. Yeah, I remember you telling me that, you know, this stream starting here is 2 a.m. your local time, so I understand why you wouldn't be around for most of it. So this is your new account. Okay. All right, I hear you. Yeah, and yeah, I'm doing well. Thanks for asking, man. Just getting started here, so you did catch us right here at the beginning. Let's, you know, I'm finishing up the side-by-side review. You have some outstanding mods, sir. I mean, I'll inspect some of the key characters as we go, but this really says it all, right? This table's nice. Yeah? All right, so I was just looking at Ray here. So I have the over 200,000 health Ray. 517 speed, 11.4 thousand health, to his 503 speed Ray, 12.7, so 1.3k more offense than mine, but only 170,000 health, so a bit of a glass cannon. Our slackers read across pretty well. So 584 for me, 583 for him. He has about 4,000, 5,000 more health than I do. 131k. And then I have 500 more damage at 12,000. So pretty close though, pretty close. All right, so the gas. So you all know how happy I am with the way I've modded my gas lately. It's over 130,000 protection, over 10,500 damage, over 260 speed, so greater than plus 100 speed, and over 65% armor. So he's a tough character. But you see, our opponents got a 304 speed gas, so that usually suggests to me that he's used to using it offensively. We'll see. I mean, his history has shown that he uses it sometimes on offense. But yeah, otherwise, pretty decent stats. 68,000 health, 100,000 protection, which is great when you're going for. I'm assuming that's got to be a crit damage triangle on him, and just a lot of speed. It's a very aggressively built gas, but yeah, it knows what it's about. All right, so Darth Revens, I got my 343. He has a 354. This guy's living the dream, folks. It's been I think last 5 versus 5, or the 5 versus 5 before that, was the last time I'd been able to budget a 352 or better DR. So, All right, I said in the chat, I already failed once. Ha! Bando dodged a kill shot. I'll take it, man. I'll take it. All right, key characters. Let's see. Wat Tambor. Nothing surprising there. JKR, Thrawn. No, nothing too crazy. Faster GBA than mine, and a bit of added speed on Nest, so intended to probably have a tight turn order, I would imagine, on a BAM team, but who knows? Who knows? I had an opponent last round who put Nest with his Ray, and it ended up being somewhat of a complication. So we'll see. All right, ships. So I have the Relic 9 GK. He does not. Otherwise, we both have Relic 9 Piet. We both have Relic 8 GK. He has 1 plus 28. I have 3. So he has just an amazing collection of 27s on down then. I mean, man, that's a lot. He had 10 more plus 25s, 25 or betters than me. So, hey, all right. Top 5 speed. JMK, SLKR, Lord Vader, JML, and Darth Revan. So nothing too crazy in there, right? But it does help, again, highlight that massive 354. Northern Border. I'm here so we can start the party. All right, man. Well, we're going to get back to it. Let's switch the scene. All right. All right, so our opponent has already made some progress here. If he does clear the wall while we're on the stream, I will talk about this back wall, but otherwise, let's talk about what we've set down. All right, so, Darth Revan with Talon, Gas 501st, Nute B1, B2, Dooku Droideka, and then GG Nuke Team. Love that Nuke Team. All right, let's check out Southside. What wrath hath our opponent wrought? And actually, I think I caught the banners on this, so I'll be able to give you guys the skinny. All right, against RJT, our opponent got 65. Lord Vader was 65. And then, Bam, he got 11 on the first go, and then 41 on the cleanup. So 52 over 2 attempts. And then he is yet to face Ray Cat Padme Vandora L3. So just a little variant on the puzzle box Ray team. We'll see how it goes. I wish you the best of luck, X-Men. I really do. All right. Yes, Iceman was kind enough to confirm my numbers were correct for those banner counts, and he is still thinking about what he wants to do about Raid Cat. Well, I understand, and best of luck to you on it. That team does well for me on defense, so I understand. You want to come correct. All right, So this guy, I don't know if he just likes to do this or if he just wants to be the bane of my existence, but, you know, again, it's another opponent setting down a Traya on defense. I'm honestly not going to think about what to do so much about this wall until I've cleared the bottom, but this is a pretty interesting wall, right? So you've got Nute, Django, Dooku, which is a power trio in, you know, for a team. Poggle, which is interesting because Poggle has that cleanse ability, but does it have any different effect when it's not being done on Geos? See, no, it's for all Separatists. On all allies anyway. So he's going to gain turn meter back, blah, 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 blah. Separatist allies all gain offense up for 3 turns. And then you can still call someone to assist. So I wonder if it's smart enough to call Django. Okay, 278 is pretty decently modded. And note that he is modded in speed potency, right? So he wants to be able to land. Yes, over 100% potency. He wants to be able to land that ability block on me at randoms, you know? I get that. That's clever. All right, let's check out the other characters. Let us not be caught off guard. Ooh, High Tenacity Dooku. So the intent there would be to punish focusing Dooku, right? Like the idea would be to shut down Dooku, you need to stun Dooku. Good luck on a tenacity set with that. Let's see what we're at. 150%. This is a very deliberate attempt to deflect focus onto him. So I'll be sure to have to come after him much later in the fight. Possibly even last. Got Bam Queen. Alright, well, hold on. We still haven't finished our inspection duties here. Alright, yeah. Crit chance, crit damage, Django. 291 speed, excellent. What are the primaries here? Just curious. Health is correct. Offense is correct. Crit damage is correct. Very nice. Okay, so potency, 76%. Nice to know. 8,400. So what does calculator say for that? That's just some funsy right there. 8,402 times 1.5, right? So he's starting at like 12.6. It's a brawny boy. But 291 does make him the fastest I believe we've seen so far, right? Yeah, 289. Yeah. I was so focused on the tenacity, I wasn't thinking about his speed. And 278. All right, so the speed to beat, unless I'm about to be shocked by Zalbar. Okay, I won't be. The speed to beat is 291. So I'm actually going to make a note of that real quick. Because I really didn't get a lot of time to plan too deeply on my defenses again today. I was on Discord with patrons for most of the day, so I've just been chilling. It's been good. Talking strategy. I've been at this all day. I'm ready. All right. Let's talk about offense. We've already done this top one. Let's go bottom. Where the magic begins. All right, Darth Revan and Talon. So what do we got here? Yes. Okay. All right. So we have to deal with what? A 374 Darth Revan. I believe that we can still handle this with our troopers. We just have to use Gideon to... Not to get out ahead in terms of turn meter. God forbid you should do the turn meter, use the third ability. That would be a bad time for you, but the debuff that he puts out is excellent for us. Alright, let's think about this. So DR for that. We've got Lord Vader here with Royal, Stormtrooper, TIE Fighter Pilot, and Snowtrooper. Now that's an old friend. We haven't seen him in a time. Okay, TIE Fighter Pilot. So 369 TIE Fighter Pilot here. This is interesting, right? Okay, let's see what this is about. 181 speed. Decent survivability. Over 100,000, just over. 8920. Lots of added offense. Alright. 15% TM to allies if they defeat something. Troopers get 20% crit damage, so that's not much of benefit. So what do we got here? I feel like this is a filler. I feel like he may have wanted to put something better here and thought that he wanted to use it differently and decided to just throw in snow, because snow doesn't add a lot, I think, to this. Crit damage. I mean, that is what it is regardless. The ability block, perhaps a random ability block. You know, it's never a good thing to get unexpectedly ability blocked. I could be down with that. See the merit in that. All right, so again, Slacker here. So 583 is actually, I think, a little slightly too fast for my old Ben. I'm wondering if instead of doing the JKR turn meter swap to JKL off the bat, I should do it to old Ben instead. I wonder what you guys think about that. Because this will be my first time taking JKR or JKL into a Slacker matchup where I know that Slacker is going to get 2 turns before my old Ben gets 1. Unless, you know, we do some kind of turn meter shenanigans. So open to your ideas there. We'll save that battle for a little bit later. And then Mon Mothma, Pow, Hoth Rebel Scout, Kara, and Kyle Katarn. How fast is Kyle Katarn? Kyle Katarn is 263. 263. So let's think about that. 263, and then he would gain 30% turn meter, so divided by 0.7. He is effectively 375 on turn 1. Zoom, 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 zoom. Okay, what do I want to do about that? I know I've used Bad Batch against it before. And that was with a Katarn. Troopers beats it. What's good for high banners? Let's check Swigga.gg about that real quick. I mean, yeah, people you see. Okay, so there it is. So interesting. 70% win rate on Swigga.gg for Bad Batch against that team for 59.7 banners. So when you do win, apparently you win big. And I did it myself recently, so that's one, you know, feather in my cap. But 70% win rate does make me think I probably shouldn't go for it myself if I could avoid it. Mirror Match is 62% win rate. Interesting. Okay, yeah, EP Vader, I think that I would gain an unreal amount of speed from that, but probably not anything like a Katarn. Let's think about that. CLS would make short work of that, and I have done that before. Ooh, people have tried to straight up triumvirate that, guys. Just Traya Scion Nihilus. 33% win rate. 36 people gave it a go. Yeah, that's a tough time. Geos for 35% win rate. Okay, I guess we're heading out into the weeds as far as that goes. Let's go back to search for win percent. Okay, so people do EP Vader against that. There's a few options. Alright, well, we'll come back to that. I got to stew on that for a minute. Let's go ahead and take a look at troopers for this DR. Veers, Dart, Piet, Range, and our Lord Gideon. Let us fire up the music. Okay, anything I need to think about ahead of time? Last time I did the AoE with Piet. No, I did the AoE with Veers onto Malik at a long time. What I made the mistake of is that I had the option to hit other characters and I hit Malik. Don't do that. That was something that I shouldn't do in any version of the encounter, but for the life of me, I thought it was a good idea for a moment, and it went a little rough. Hey, how's it going, Krolik? How you doing, man? Good to see you. Brain Kill, good to see you in the chat, man. It's been a bit. Happy holidays back to you too, Brain Kill. Appreciate you, man. Alright, guys, let's get this rolling. So it's going to be Troopers with Gideon against Darth Revan with Talon. are out ahead. We can do the armor shred over here. This is fine. Of course. I didn't say that. Well, we don't really care about whether or not to take turns from here, so that's fine. Although the fear did kind of suck, didn't it, guys? Alright. Think about it like this. We've got his turn coming up. I actually don't want... Yeah, that's something I'm okay with. Alright, we got a little bit of drama here that we have to go through Malik, but I think we'll still be okay. Alright, how do we want to handle this now? We don't have a mark to make that easy, but we have to start killing people, otherwise they get turns. So we're just going to finish Malik now. We need to get the train rolling and he will be our victim. On to you. Yes, and he does the tap that gives us another attack. Alright, so we got a turn that's not great for us. We would basic here. We never use the third in this encounter. Okay. The beat goes on. Let's get after her. Almost. Perfection. Okay, so we can't actually mass assist against him anyway. Let's clear his velocity, or his foresight, rather. Basic. And pop. Aw. Yeah, that's right. Oh, that's right. I forgot about how Talon Stick works. Alright, well, let's not do that twice. How are we doing turns-wise? It looks like you're about to do something, too. That's not good for me. You get to do that once. He's going to be activated. How do we want to make sure that this doesn't blow up on us? Okay. Okay. We wish you well, friend. Alright, we'll be ahead in turns, but we can't get assists. So let's target you. Okay. Good. Alright. In the clear. A little rougher than I would have liked, but you know, they can't all be a priceless work of art. Alright, we made that work. You made Talon super slow. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Let's see what I missed here in chat. Krolik says, I'm doing well, thanks. I'm working on that Galactic Challenge 10 dodges feat. A lot of people have been struggling with that. I was able to get it in 3 or so attempts because I have a pretty strong holdo fleet. Like I took the Resistance X-Wing pilot up to Relic 5, and then I took up Poe to 7. Poe at 7 hits unbelievably hard with that middle. Like, you can take a JKA starfighter from, you know, full to red health with just that one middle hit as its first move. You don't need to buff itself up first with the third, which is massive. Dagger. Okay, let's see the other thing. Talon survivability is most important. Is most important when understarred and undergeared. That's a fair point. Speed is still okay. Sound and music seem just a tiny bit high. Music seems high? Is that what you guys think? I can adjust that. Just a moment. Alright, let me know if that's okay, guys. But alright, 69 for the opener. So, loss of 6. Not the very best, gotta say, guys. But at least it wasn't a drop. On the other hand, though, on the upside, 69? Alright. The lore, let's see. So Dagger says, do I know where I effed up here? And I'm like, let's think about it. It had to have been doing the armor shred on Malik as the opening move because it caused Gideon to be feared, which caused Malik to put up taunt, and thus forcing us to have to go through Malik quite ahead of schedule. It should have been Armor Shred onto Marauder. That's what it should have been. That should have been first move, guys. And Balor says, not sure if I allow posting videos, but Silent Beast video was on point for that challenge. If you check on my server, the self-promotion channel on my Discord, I believe Silent Beast posted that video there. So yeah, it's already there, man. I hope people have already been looking at it. But yeah, Silent Beast posts some really good videos on those challenges, guys. You should check them out. Oh, okay. I see your DM, Dagger. We'll talk about how your match went afterwards. But yeah, good job, man. It looks like you're in a good position. I dig it. Yes. 69 is always a win. That's right. Stream, yeah, okay. Man, Brain Kill, you're freaking me out. Krolik, why don't you remove Turn Meter with the first move? Because of Darth Revan's leadership. Darth Revan's leadership is such that whenever a Sith Empire ally is debuffed, their Turn Meter cannot be manipulated. Which means that if you do that ability, you just lower down, you just reset everybody on your team's TM and then raise it up, I think, what is it, 25%? They're unaffected. So you just effectively, like, preloaded them against you, right? So you never use that ability against Darth Revan. Yeah, thank you, Dagger. I did figure it out. I'm a big boy. I try to learn from my fails. Thank you so much. All right, so what did you guys think of? You know, folks, if you're still listening, just break the force side up. Yes. Oh, I don't know what you're talking about now. All right, so for this Slacker team, like I said, it's 584. So, plus 30 speed, right? Okay. So we're going to do the check the traditional way, so 214. I got to see if I can remember the math now. So it's 30 plus 35 speed from JKR. I think that's what the add is. And then 275 plus 35 should be 310. Yeah, 310 times 2, 620. So, wait, no, I think that means I would be in the box, right? Or am I just doing the math wrong? It's been a long day. What do you think about that? Alright, good to know, Brain Kill. So, you know, everybody else good with the music? Is the music at the right volume? It's tough for me to judge that myself. I listen to it and I'm like, it sounds okay down here, but you guys experience it differently. JKR, JKL, Bastila, Huda. Do I care about? Let's think about this. Yeah, I would rather have Hoda in the 4th spot. That makes sense to me. All right. So what I was talking about was, if I were to assume that my old M were to get lapped twice, would it be a better move to do the JKR turn meter swap? Dagger, 584 Slacker. And 275 speed old Ben. There's your inputs. Good sir. I just don't remember the computation right now, but I think I did. I want to say I think I did it right. I think I'm going to risk it for the biscuit anyways, guys. But since Dagger seems to be willing to check the math for me. How you guys doing? How's your weekend been? Hope you guys enjoyed your Christmas holiday or non-Christmas holiday, as it may have happened. And how's this week of GAC been for you? For me, the matchmaking's been so much better. Like this, I've had 2 really good opponents here this week. Yeah, Krolik, the important reason that we're doing this check is because we do not want Slacker to go twice before Old Ben goes once. Why? Because we can't do anything about stopping his first turn. He's just going to be too fast. But if we can have confidence that Old Ben will get a turn, then we have the opportunity to use his middle, push back Slacker's turn meter, and apply ability block. Oh, wow. Oh, okay, you guys are having good holidays. Okay. Oh, Northern Border, you're 6-0, probably headed for the Hell bracket. Might end up in the top 100 for at the end of the week. I dig it, I dig it. So 614 versus 620. Huzzah! Dagger, I did the math correctly. I'm not completely just burnt out. Dig it. You're welcome, Krolik. Yeah, happy to explain that. But yeah, we don't want to get lapped. And that's the thing. We need to make sure. So I think we're in a good spot, speed-wise. Emmett, you're loving this GAC. You're hopefully 6-0 after this one. Good stuff. No, Brainkill. 584 is the Slacker speed going into the lead. So it is definitely 584 plus 30. Yeah. So I think we're still okay, right? Yes, 275 plus 35 times 2. Nice, nice. Dagger, your current opponent was triple your R8s and double your R9s. But you think you still got it in the bag. Nicely done. Alright guys, let's get this moving. JKR, JKL versus Slacker. Let's roll. Northern Border's like talking back to Dagger. It sounds whaley. It is whaley. It is. Alright, so we gotta do the turn meter swap. How shall we do this? Okay. We go ahead and buff up JKL and have him get to stepping. We go after Hux with the mark. Cannot have him causing problems for us. Can we? You die. Okay. You push. Good. Let's think about this. We do want to have that buff, don't we? So we'll go ahead and smash you into non-existence. You take a turn. That's a bummer. Alright, now it's time for you to die. Get clobbered. Great time for this. We don't get to have the foresight on JKR, but honestly, he has served his purpose, so I would rather be sure that we can deny so much turn meter gain to Slacker, because we have now 4 foresights, so when he does his swipe, no potential from 4 targets for him to gain ultimate charge. We see that Slacker does not have ability to block. We'll take the opportunity to do it. We will taunt up, because if we can't keep JKR alive, we will. And our foresight, went off Old Ben. Everything's going pretty well. I do want to go ahead and delete you. I don't want any surprises from her doing any kind of turn meter up shenanigans or applying speed down. I don't want drama. Okay. We'll turn meter swap here. Call you. We'll call Bastila. Yes, that's good. Keep that moving.
Things
now
that
do
need
this.
to die. Chapter 1.
Things that need to die. Alright, let's see here. We'll go ahead and apply this to Bastila. Again, we're just taking advantage of as much ability block as we can. And I guess this is the final turn, so nothing else to it. 62. Alright, 62 is okay for a non-GL answer to a GL. We're cool with it. And all's well that ends well with the speed. Now, Iceman says, GG, he had another drop. Sad life. Let's have a look. Let's have a look, guys.
It was real.
It was bad. It was real bad. Precision. Yeah, our opponent... oh, look. All right, he got L3, but he paid the blood price. Everyone else is still standing. That is a tough spot to be in. There's very little forgiveness for dropping on that team. Oh, well done, Ice. I appreciate your other attacks were pretty good. I know the BAM team gave you a trip, but I saw in your history that you occasionally, you know, not that you struggle with it, but I was okay with what you were willing to use to fight it. And I saw that you CLS this team, and you would also, you know, like, probably CLS some of my other teams, so I wanted to offer you that choice up front. Anyway, nice, the walls are holding, guys, that's good. So I'm sure Iceman will make his runs at the teams on top, because why not, right? I would, even if I knew I still couldn't clear bottom, I'd still crush what I would. It's not your history, you got the account. Oh, you got the account a little less than a month ago. Okay, well, you know, I try to do my homework. Well, I'm talking about just last week. Were you not playing the account last week? Because I'm just talking about your last week's history. Just looking through a little bit. You know, I know it's only 1 week. It's not a lot to read on you, and I didn't try to rely too deeply on it. But, you know, I'm still going to try and scout you, man, you know? All right, Alright, yeah, last week was you. Yeah, so, okay, you know, not entirely out of sorts. This Lord Vader, how do I want to handle this? So, JML I would reserve for another GL in the back. I can use JMK here, but it would be with Shot T. What did I do last round? That was a decent strategy. Oh, duh, I have Slacker reserved for that. Is there anybody that jumps out to me to use Mother Talzin against? Because it would be best if I use Daka Zombie, but it would also be neat. Alright, so that's the thing. I don't have a plan for everything yet. That's tough. That puts me in a position where I'm not sure that I want to give up Daka Zombie into the Slacker team. Which means more banner loss if I use more First Order, but I've made it work. I think we can make it work again. How fast was this wheel again? I'm thinking we're gonna bounty hunter that. 330, yeah, that's in range for me. I can do that. Okay, Patrick AF. Shout out to Dahlia Bombcover, the man who developed this account and all those mods. Okay, alright. Oh, I see. It was Dahlia's and then it moved along. I see. So Geos Moth failed on Bando and he had a sliver of health and a dodge. He dodged that last hit from a Geo. That sucks, man. That's tough. Like, we'll say that that's the other flip of the coin for me, because I often, you know, when fighting Executor, you know, when you have Spy come out, using Malevolence, of course, you know, you bring Spy out and then you target whoever, it doesn't matter. It could be Razor Crest, it could be Xanadu Blood. Doesn't matter, because Evasion Up just makes them dodge everything from the Mass Assist. That's the, you know. So we'll say that your bad luck is the cosmic counterbalance for me here. Alright, what do I want to do? Man, these are some really serious teams. I've got my hands full. You know, this is not actually an easy wall. This Maul team might not be too bad. Let's see how Maul's set up real quick. Alright, this is a Lord Vader oriented Maul. So not optimized for leadership, but still decent. Just by him being modded this way, it makes him resistant to certain counters. Certain counters that would exploit max health, for example. Okay. So not the fastest in the world. It's 318 and 92. Let's see here. But yeah, Iceman says, but yeah, GG for sure. Need to work on some mods, but was outplayed. Man, I don't know. I mean, I need to work on mods. Your account is like, you really have some powerful mods, dude. You've got some good stuff. Yeah, Executor is the worst. It's, you know, sometimes you're just chosen to lose. Oh, Dagger, you know who Dahlia Bombcover is? I have no idea. Yeah, I don't know who that is. That precedes my time, I guess, being in the community. Yes, Traya is indeed my kryptonite. Yeah, so remember, Ice, I mean, you had your struggles on the bottom wall. Who's to say I won't have my struggles with your top wall? Because historically, Traya has been difficult for me. Very difficult for me. Only because the way that I tend to lay out my attack doesn't account for encountering Traya on defense. It's just not something I often encounter. So every time I do, I'm like, yeah, all right, I'll figure something out. Yes, shut up, Decker. You say I four-shot them every time I see them. Yeah, Iceman says the mods on this account are great. You just need to move them into the right spots. That's something I can really appreciate, Iceman. You know, interesting segue if you're interested. Thank you, dear wife. My wife's trolling me in chat and is sitting also right over there trolling me. But thank you for the follow, Patrick. Appreciate you, man. But yes, yeah, you need to move those mods in the right place, Ice. You know, I don't know if the wounds of your battles against my defense are too fresh, but if you are interested, I actually am the mod compliance overall responsible for Shadowlands Vanguard, and I'm very good at modding and mod optimization. So let's just shamelessly plug the Patreon there. How's that work for you? Sorry, you know, again, sorry if the timing is a little, you know, too soon, but I couldn't resist. And by the way, let's go ahead and link the Discord. Join in, guys. You know, we've got a lot of information on Swugga, a lot of channels for you to read through, good community, good people participating there. So, encourage you to join. All right, back to the strategery, though. So I'm really thinking about Aurra lead bounty hunters for this as usual, right? For BAM. Against Maul, I feel like 318. 318. I gotta think who I have that's gonna be safely ahead of that. What am I gonna do here? Got some options. DJ Iceman says, haha, it's fine. You win some, you lose some. No, I appreciate you, man. You're a good sport, good guy. And I appreciate you being here, man. It's super late for you, so kudos to you, man. TJ, yeah, I'm a real slave driver for that guild compliance, but no, I'm not terribly, but I'll, you know, if we need it to be in tune for TW, I will come and knock it. Yes, thank you, Dagger. You know, thank you for attempting to link my OnlyFans and my Grindr. Fortunately, I don't have Nightbot configured to link those at this time, but you know, we'll open a subscription tier for that. You know. My wife's like, geez, Dagger, why don't you take the man and marry him already? Sending him to Grindr seems like asking him out with extra steps. Get destroyed, Dagger. There's no flesh left on the bones. Alright, let's see here. What do I want to do about this Nute? I guess JKR is already used. We'd have to think about something else for that. Alright. I need to have this churning in the back of my head while I work through the rest of this wall. So the conundrum right now is what to do about you. So lots of healing, yes? He's going to do Power of the Valley. Gain defense, physical damage, gain force. Target enemy. Can't assist, it would be disastrous if he used that on Scion, right? If we ended up having force influence on us, then we couldn't gain taunt on Scion, so he would just be a dead weight. I don't know about the idea of Triumvirate. That seems poor. I mean, yeah, the math looks like Jawas. What of the Jawas? 60% win rate on Jawas. Didn't I actually do that in week 1? Let me actually check that. That feels like it's familiar to me. Okay. Oh, our opponent went into battle. I saw the screen flicker, so he's in the thick of it. What did I do here? What did I do? There's another. Yeah. I don't know that I want all that drama. Yeah, and he has a Qui-Gon, so I've already reserved Bad Batch for that, so I can't do that. EP. But how would this work? Would this work if I did some kind of EP shenanigans? So EP, Mara J. Alright. I mean, we're certainly not going to be out ahead of anybody. But we'll take, if we were going to do this, we would take in Shore Troopers, so we would have a pre-taunt to eat that first move from Kyle. That's a good thing. Yeah, of course Thrawn has a place here. And then who? Death Trooper? AoE cooldown reduction, Death Mark, daze on basic. If you're already dazed, you get stunned on a team where there's a lot of debuffs flying out. Not dazed, though. That's okay. So... yeah, that's a TW bonus. Let's think about this. I'm open to you guys' ideas on this Mon Mothma, by the way. Oh my god, what did I miss? Oh wow, there's a lot of drama. So much ado about my grinder, guys. You know, got a happy wife and child, and everybody's just talking only about my grinder. You know. TJ says gonna see defiant wife bring a gun to a dagger fight. I like the play on words. Oh wow, this is funny. This is funny. You guys are too much. Alright, let's think about this. So she's 252. She doesn't gain any kind of TN or anything off the top. So we would need to live long enough for what? How fast is Thrawn? 308. How does that relate to the fastest other characters on their team? We need to know this. Oh, our opponent made it clear. Did Primebot suss that out? What? What is this? Let us bear witness. Oh, okay, so he must have just cleared. Oh, no. What? Primebot, you can't be correct here. Come on, help me out here. It said he got a 1 and he got a 4. Okay, the 4 is DR. That makes sense. But he doesn't have a 1 for one-shotting gas. That doesn't make sense. Right, so we'll give him the 4 on that. I have no idea, though, what's up with the gas. I'm assuming I'll get another chirp from Primebot shortly. Okay. Good. Good! We'll take that. Alright, let's think. Alright, I'm just gonna do Lord Vader. Since I can do this without Night Sisters, and I don't know whether I will need Mother Talzin for something, I have to just take it on the chin and use, you know, more regular First Order people. So, Hux, Faust. Oh man, it would be ideal to not use Lobster Trooper here, because Lobster could be a great 5th with EP. But we also really could use him for the ultimate charge. That's going to be somewhat important. I guess First Order Officer. This is what we did last time, I recall, but we actually can't do it this way because we're forgetting that we need to take Watt. What was the exact comp I ran the other night? Hux, Faust, Fu, and Watt. So I did leave Lobster Trooper off. Let's run that again. I mean, we won that battle. I remember it getting a little dicey towards the end, but I think it's also because I made life a little harder on myself. So we take Watt here and we put Tank Tech on Slacker because it'll dispel, you know, all the dots and days and nastiness and keep us moving. We have to stack up turn meter. It's going to take time. What are the speeds on everyone, TJ? I know you're asking about Mom Mothra. When we go to do that, we'll check again. We do need to know. Dagger says Jawa Scavenger solo. Oh yeah, Dagger and my wife talking about the merits of different sandwiches. Turkey bacon Swiss for Dagger, cheesesteak. My wife likes a good cheesesteak, it's true. With the wizard, the sauce. You guys are something else. Alright, nasty lot. Alright, let's see here. Alright, Tank Tech out. This is the only really must do. Oh, you got good food porn, Balor. Yeah. I mean, I love food, so I guess that's good too. We don't need to do this dispel here. I don't think so. So I might as well just do this. Yeah, because I don't feel like I really need to dispel anyone else right now. But doing this for you is great because that means that I can just keep on with the stabbing. It's fine. We'll go ahead and put this out here. Yes, this is going to be okay. So if I do the taunt right now, we'll get nothing because of the buff immunity. Yeah, because we need to do a swipe here. So we'll get our taunt back in a moment. Swipe here, that's good. Okay. Let's roll. In, keep it moving. Good hits. Anyone needing cleansed at this juncture? No. We'll go ahead and put Attack Tech onto Hux. I like the idea of Hux getting more turns. But yeah, Balor, feel free to share that food for them. Man, before the pandemic, guys, I was at restaurants. I love going to restaurants. And I live in a place that has really great selection of places to go. So I miss it. Alright, let's go ahead and cleanse this whole mess off. Anybody else needing a good cleanse with them? So I think I'm cool with getting these 6 dots off of you. And then, what, resetting you again? It seems reasonable. Another stab. Let's keep on. We just want to keep stacking large, because the other thing is you can't linger about in this fight. You really do have to be moving. Alright, we're free of taunts for the moment. Let's try and just knock somebody's teeth out. I should have hit Royal, honestly. I missed out on some mastery there. Come on, finish him off. There you go. Clever lad. Alright, got that movement. Knock your turn meter back, if you would kindly. Let's go ahead, and he's going to do his crush thing, so let's actually do a stab. Yeah? Prevent you from getting taunt. Seems like a really good call. Now he'll do a crush. He'll do a crush soon, anyway. We'll do this. And let's just get this moving. Okay. People who need to die. You. Okay. Swipes. Pass turn meter. Swipes. Let's keep it moving. Keep it moving. Not a lot to do. Not a lot of time to do it. Swipes. 300 stacks was a good number to be moved up. Basic. Yeah, that's his big hit. And we're temporarily out of service. But we're back in the mix. You were dispelled with just a little longer. That's all I really need. Good. Keep it moving, friend. Good knock. Let's go ahead and dispel you. Keep you around possibly another moment. Or we could health tap for the same purpose. I would rather basic here, get more towards the ultimate charge. Go ahead and stab for the same reason. Go ahead and do this. Okay. Yep, 46 seconds. Whatever we're doing, we gotta be about it. Come on. Okay. Okay. Let's go ahead and do that. Alright, with that second swipe, we'll put it on auto. 20 seconds to go. AI, do your thing. Nine seconds, come on. There it is. 5 seconds. Had him the whole time. Nothing to worry about. 52. Alrighty. So, Slacker, Hux, Foss, Foo, Watt. 52. Knock it down. Thank you, Dagger, for the fat joke. Appreciate you. You know, I am on the seafood diet. I do seafood and then I eat it. That's fair. That's fair. I come by this gut honestly. It's not unreasonable to say. All right, so I've used. Yeah. Back to TJ. What you were saying. What's the speed on everybody? So 272 Hoth Rebel Scout. Nothing exceptional. 290 POW. That is significant. 251, so effective 301 Mon Mothma, so she is the fastest on deck so far. This is another one. 310, there it is. 310 Cara Dune. So 310. So effective 357. Effective 357 Katarn on turn 1, and then a 310 Cara Dune after that. Make of that what you will, guys. Any brilliant ideas about having to deal with that? All right, Emmett says, what was my favorite Christmas gift? Honestly, my favorite gift this year was from my mother-in-law. You know, she's we're going to Disney as a family pretty soon, and you know, among those things, we're going to be able to see the new Star Wars thing at Disney World. I haven't been. Galaxy's Edge, I think it's called. I haven't been there. Obviously, I'm stoked. So my inner child is completely filled with glee. Yeah. But anyway, no, my mother-in-law, gifted that trip to my wife and I and others. It was a pretty big group gift. I haven't been to Disney World since I was like 14, and now I have a 3-year-old daughter who, probably won't get the most out of this trip being only 3, but she's still gonna have a good time. I'm confident in that. All right, trio or CLS, depending, sounds most likely. CLS, yeah. Do I have a high calling for CLS? And CLS would really help here with Maul, would he not? Because how fast is everybody else with this Maul team, out of curiosity? 322 armor is significant. That's very fast. So he's going to start with Frenzy. That's going to activate him, and then... So she's faster than he is. So she's going to take a turn, and that's going to pop his Frenzy. So he's going to use his middle. Then we need to know who's third fastest, because that next person is going to still be a Frenzy-related issue. 254 Bo-Katan. Okay, 254 Bo-Katan. What's the deal with Canderous? 236. Nothing crazy there. And then Biggs. The 233. Interesting. Yeah, Dagger says, well, number one, my best gift would have been having a wife that listens to me, so I'm SOL again this year. It's not an unreasonable thing to say. My deaf wife does not listen so well. Yes, we're going to more. Yes, my wife's in chat. She mentions we're going to go to Morimoto Sushi in Disney for a late Christmas present. We both love sushi, my wife and I. And we're both really big fans of Iron Chef. I don't know if you guys grew up with the original Iron Chef where everything was subtitled. It was only Japanese. And you had Chairman Kaga, you know, with his crap-eating grin biting into that pepper. I mean, priceless moments of childhood. Alright, CLS has a decent purpose here against Maul. Let's think about it. If I can, I'd like to get away. Well, first, alright, I'm gonna check some stuff here about Traya. How have I dealt with Traya recently and not completely laid an egg? Let's Control F the spreadsheet. Oh, wait, no, that was one. Where are you at? There. There. Oh, yeah. That must have been late in the battle, and I had JMK to spare to throw at. It's like, okay, well, appreciate your input there, spreadsheet. You're good people. Oh, my tea ball's right here. I don't need more tea in the ball. I just need the water. Thank you.
You're a tea ball.
I am a tea ball. Thank you, yes. Alright, we gotta check Swugga then. Oh, man, I'm seeing blips on my screen, which means our opponent's making moves, but I'm not seeing his score tick up, which means hopefully they're not working out his moves. Okay, so he's on the new team right now. Alright, let's see how that goes for him. Shut up, Tacker. If I Control F the spreadsheet, my eye twitches as I count all of the drops versus Traya that were not with a GL. Yes, it is a bit of a issue. Hey Ryan, how you doing, man? I know you were out golfing earlier. You have a good time? I think it was golfing that you were doing. At least that's how I interpreted your message on Discord. All right, let's move back to the search. Yeah, man. I guess Traya can do it. But we gotta toughen this up somehow. Sort by win percent, please. What is this? So CLS is a sure thing. I do have to keep that in mind. Bad Batch is reserved, right? I need to take that off my plate. No, Bad Batch isn't reserved. I haven't seen a Qui-Gon Jinn yet. Oh, there's a bunch of options now to consider. Alright, we need to look at... Yeah, alright, I need to stop looking at the Mon Mothma counters and look at the Traya counters, see if I can identify a standout, you know? Because I am constrained by having too many options for that team right now. Okay, people have troopers this team. We've already used them. CLS, 100% for 52 banners, but it's still, well, and that would be like what, 57 in this current system, I think, because I think Swugga.gg is still down by 5 banners when it's doing counts. 71% win rate with Bad Batch against Traya? Really? What was the comp exactly? How similar? Okay, so it was this one. Bad Batch, 71% win rate. It's not terribly high. How are we gonna do this? So it looks like CLS is the standout option against Traya. I can't ignore the truth of that. I also have to assume that there's still a GL waiting for me in the back, because our opponent has historically done that. So... Oh, that's why that's still highlighted. Oh, there, banner's ticked up, so it looks like he took care of business with Nute. What was it, 257 to 314? Okay. 69 points. 69 points. No, that's got to be just an addition error from PrimeBot. I don't know how to read that. I'll figure it out. PrimeBot still hasn't reported on this GG yet, though. Oh, thanks for that link, Balor. I see it in the general chat. Thank you. I will check that out after stream. Alright, so good. We've identified that CLS is the appropriate answer for Traya. So now I'm going to assign that on the sheet. Alright, Nute Django. Can't JKR that, which is the first thing that jumps to mind. Bad Batch, I think, could do it. Why not? You'd be locking pretty much everybody down. Right? We don't have a B1 in that team. So, you can stun this damage immunity Django. That is an option for us. Darling wife has brought me tea. Thank you. Thank you so much. Outstanding. I didn't. It's fine. I love you. Thank you. I do. Alright, so I have my hot water. I have my tea. We'll let that steep. Alright, so against Maul. So if I don't have CLS, that adds a wrinkle for us. Jawas? Was somebody saying to try Jawas against this? You guys think I should give that a go? Alright, he got a 57 to clear the Nute. That's what PrimeBot says. So if you got a 57 to clear the Nute, I have to assume the 6th... Oh, wrong one. That's his team. So if you got a 57 there, it had to have been... It says 69, but I don't understand how that's the case. It must be a split between... I don't know. And then he's in on GG right now. Alright, well, we'll see. No, bounty hunters would be disastrous against Traya. We certainly don't want that. And I guess, is the mission when you're using CLS against Traya just you have to kill Traya just ASAP? Like, I would think so, because otherwise she's just going to eat your face, yeah? And then how am I going to answer this? This Maul. Lord Maul. Xerath faced a similar comp a few moments ago and used Aurra BH versus Traya. Interesting, Lord Ryan. Interesting. So that would mean I would need to think of a secondary option for BAM. So much would be eased if we could just clear past this Mon Mothma. That's really the issue. Oh, GG just got sewn up. Yeah, no, Ryan, I see your DM. Yeah, I've tried the Deca version here, and I'm satisfied with how it's going. So I appreciate you, suggesting it. I've given it a go. I think either way is good, whether it's Droideka or Magna. But I'm liking Droideka this week. You know, in a handful of battles, I'm satisfied. All right, so okay. All right, he made his way through the top wall. Let us see how he does on the fleets. And now I can show you what I have back here, guys. So Executor, and then Our Negotiator is positioned to exploit our opponent's preferences, and we'll just say that. And he's in combat right now, so we'll see if it actually stops him. Alright, DR 345. 345. I don't know what's happening here. The Prime Bot's reporting the numbers for this zone irregularly, so I really can't understand. Alright, what do you guys think? Wow. You guys have some interesting ideas. Trio the Mon Mothma, CLS the Maul Mando, JTR Bros the Trio. RJT's on defense, TJ. Right on, Lord Ryan. You got a 10:15 flight, so you're trying to say in a roundabout way you got to take off soon? If so, safe flight tomorrow. Alright, so GTR Bros the Trio. Patrick used Jawas versus Maul, Armor, Bow, Candy, and Watt and won with 4 up. How beefy is beefy? You say that you need beefy Jawas. Mine are like Relic 4, Relic 5, and they're modded with, you know, like 5A or so, like protection, primary, health set mods. Like, I tried to make them bulky, you know? But yeah, Jawas is not going to have a better use than going against this team, I feel, right now. I don't know, man. It's tough to say. It's tough to say, because that's a pickle of a top wall. What am I going to do here? I know that I've bad badged that before. Something's got to look out of me. You know what I got to do? I'm focused too much on the wrong thing. I should look at Nute battles and think outside the box there. That's part of the problem, is I haven't looked at planning for everything. So Geos can probably be most of my answer for this, right? I know that I've done that, and we don't have B1 to heal people. You do have dispels, but we could control Poggle. You could control most everybody. The only person we really couldn't control is this high tenacity Dooku, but we'll just leave him for last then. I am willing to try it because I think I'm going to pen in Geos for that new team for now. GBA, SF, Soldier, Toggle, Spy, and I just heard the banners tick, so our opponent did clear Negotiator. Let's have a look-see real quick. Yep, one shot. Nice and clean. I got a couple ships out, too, so, I mean, he earned it. He earned it. He made his way. What am I going to do with you, man? So, if you're saying that I can Jawas Mando, we're counting on all their stuff popping. This weakens the team. This slows the team. Jawas wouldn't be able to kill this. I wonder if this is set down to stymie Jawas. Because there's nothing this guy's going to do to force himself to gain a ton of grenades. That must be part of it. I don't think I want to try it against this one. So that means that there is no higher calling for Jawas than for them to be here. I guess I can afford trying a 2-shot on it, right? I've got some margin to work with. So like I said, mostly Relic 5, just the 2 Relic 4s down there. Nope, wrong move. There it is. So, you know, decently large chief. How's Scavenger looking? And again, these aren't modded. My last opponent had like tailor-made Jawa mods. I'm not trying to do all that. Jawa engineer. Not sure what the... Patrick's saying he's not sure what the floor is. Mine are R7 with all health modding, but you can open the back before deciding what to do up top. Yeah, I think that's the way. It's just... I guess I'm resolving myself to possibly two-shotting here. Yeah, Emmett, I always make a plan for the 2 front lines, except when I don't have the time, and now I'm just kind of fretting. Usually I do all this fretting in private. All the hoods are the same. Alright, fair enough, Ryan. Alright, let's get this underway. I'm willing to throw myself into the pit. Okay, that's good. That's bad. Well, no, that's not too bad. No, that's fine. Yeah, this is the one I really super don't want you to hit. Yes, hit him, hit all of them. That's fine. Good, good. You guys are free to start actually having those pop, though. No, don't hit him. That's the wrong one. Hit the others. Okay, okay. But you guys are gonna, like die, though, then, right? But, like, you guys are gonna die, though, then, right? Bump, bump, bump. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Aha! 55. Wow. Alright, guys. There you have it. An absurdly fast-clocked Kylo Ren, well-modded team, devoured by moderate Jawas. So, okay. Nebit, Jawa, S, Jawa, E, Dafcha, and Jawa. 455. I'm into it, guys. 4 one-shots. Not the best banners, but one-shots. Evo. Ah, gas in the back. My old friend. Which means that we are afforded an extra GL. Ah. Alright, this RJT team I still think is Mother Talzinable. Gonna be very fast, but I think it's still Mother Talzinable. Boy, do I feel good about saving her. Let's see, let's see. Down to the RJT section. Who needs to remember everything when you can just remember how to reference everything? Alright, people CLS that. That makes sense. JKR is consumed, not an option. Wow. Yeah, we definitely want to sort for the one that's just BB-8. Or with BB-8. Interesting. Alright, well, let's think about it this way. I don't want a JML gas. I'll figure something else out. CLS seems to work there. This one, I wonder. I really wonder. Let me check Zareth's spreadsheet, too. He keeps a pretty good archive on counters. Let's see. I think he has it in here. In the order of RJT Dagger, because the man understands how alphabets work. Yep, it's RJT. BB-8, R2, CLS, people JKR, Mother Talzin. 55 banners. That's exactly what I thought.
Daka can eventually just... And here you can tell me... Just hold on. That is not that old. They're not.
Alright, I'm watching this real quick, guys.
They're like new Republic.
I'll show you.
So the idea here, guys.
Hold on, let me share. Timestamp it for you guys. All right, I'll drop in the stream chat here the link to the video I'm watching.
Eventually, just you know, zombie can.
You've been OG Kylo on your Mamatha, but you never faced a power of Kyle. Yeah, it's a different team when you have the right turn meter units in it, Emmett. So it's a big deal. Thank you, Krolik. I appreciate it. But this is the I just linked in chat the Zareth video that I'm watching right now. Zareth was my inspiration to start streaming. This guy is my absolute go-to for cutting knowledge most of the time. Cutting edge knowledge.
Then zombie would not be able to revive.
Alright, so as expected, you kill Resistance Hero Finn first. so
You know,
important
zombies
that
die
he
enough
chooses
times,
to
we'll
use
get enough turnover if we can
Mother
take
Talzin's
out
third
Finn,
instead of
then things are
second
gonna be
on her
good.
first
So
turn.
Finn's close to dead, but old Doc is stunned
Yeah,
and
I agree
healing
with that.
right now. At least Finn is gone, so we can maybe...
Yes.
get some
Yeah.
guns
Yeah,
on
there's
the
no
other
opportunity for
lesser
Finn to
team if we
complicate
need to.
anything for you if he's dead. Alright guys, we're gonna sign. I'm signing up for that. I am signing up. Get me the subscription card. Where is it? Where is it? Oh, crap! Do I have to do that? No. 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 I didn't. Okay, okay. I was looking at my defenses and thinking I had to fight them. Like, no, wait, those aren't the teams I'm fighting. Alright, let's write down what we actually have in the back here first on the spreadsheet overall. RJT, BB8, R2. This is the full nasty. This is a very serious team. RHF, RHP. And, you know, for giggles, let's actually check out their speeds on this team. So 334 is decent. Resistance Hero Finn. Last round's opponent had a 353. Resistance Hero Finn, absolutely incredible. 295 R2D2. That's good. 321 BB8, exceptionally fast. 286. Offense and potency, excellent choices. Over 12,000 damage. It's nice. It's nice. And your girl. How was your girl? 268. In an odd mod set though. Crit chance and potency. 4 crit chance, 2 potency at that. So very specific about being over 100%. How odd. Okay. It looks like our opponent's still making moves on attack. I just got another chirp from Primebot. What you up to back there, friend? Aha! Excellent. Excellent. You know, it could have been a poor decision. It might have been he was just chosen by God to lose that match, because that's how it goes sometimes. But whatever the reason, it's the giving season. Alright, let's go on down here and make the rest of our notes. Alright, so Gas, Rex, Echo, Fives, Arc, and then Crew, Kylo, FOS, FOSF, that's how I abbreviate Special Forces, TIE, Fox, and Fu. Opponent says he bets he wished he saved Rebels now. Oh, this happened to you today. You got chosen by God to lose your Executor match, Lord Ryan. Yep. Sometimes, man. There's nothing you can do if you just get mass dodged and stuff just breaks bad for you. That's just the way of it. Alright, so where is JML gonna go? I'm not here. Alright, we have C. We still have, geez, we have 2 GLs. Why am I don't need to complicate this. I always do this. When I earn myself a sizable advantage, I don't know what to do with it. So I need to slow down and think. Who are the 2 heaviest teams that I should beat up? We're definitely going to try the Mother Talzin on RJT, unless I don't need to, which we'll determine shortly. Mother Talzin, Zombie, Daka, Asajj, Spirit is reserved. Alright. So pretty much this Maul team is one of the difficult ones. Yeah, I think we're in a good spot. So about Traya, so Dagger, I guess I'll be able to have a spare GL again. I have foiled you. Well, I've not foiled myself, which is almost as good as foiling you. We'll take that. The tea has finished steeping. Tonight's flavor is oolong, and no, there's no spike in this tea. Just good oolong tea. See, I you know, when I have a good number of drinks on stream, then I do a good amount of eating on stream. Or not on stream, but after stream. And then I wake up in the morning feeling completely disgusted with myself, so I try not to do that. Alright, so Lord Ryan said that Aurra Bounty Hunters was used against this Maul team. That's interesting, but I can just overwhelm that. So I can just use CLS down south. I don't have to worry about that. I can use CLS versus gas. And then the rest of this I can overwhelm. So let's think about it. Against Maul, I guess JML and friends, and I'll figure out the comp later. C, let me think about this. Is C solo at 190,000 good against gas? I think maybe. I just have to not kill the wrong guy. Yeah, I think that should work. It's just been a while since I've done it. Yeah, people see Watt it, people see Arm it. I guess, yeah. See, C himself is 83% win rate. That doesn't bode well. And let's see how well modded. Let's actually do our opponent the service of checking out these mods. Looks to be good. Yeah, as advertised. Wow, yeah. This is punchy. So yeah, I mean, if you're not going to have that protection, you would have it crit damage, and this is a exceptionally good set, very good set. Oh, got a chirp. Emmett, you've resubbed, and you've been subbed for 2 months. Thank you so much, man. Appreciate you sticking along. And you love my GAC streams, man. I appreciate you. I love you. In a not off-putting way. There we go. Alright, so Lord Ryan said you use... Oh, the Aurra thing was for Traya, not Maul. Zareth did it for Traya, 304 speed. Who was 304 speed? Traya? Wow, that girl was moving. Alright, so it's a 320 Rex. 320 Rex. Golly. Golly. What does that mean for me? So are there big debuffs that I'm worried about? Yeah, I mean, I don't want to end up having problems. So here's the thing. I think CLS is a great answer here because this isn't like the max protection variant of gas. I'm kind of leaning that way. But then, who's a better usage for C? And then I don't have a plan for crew yet. Crew could be easily worked by Bad Batch. We haven't assigned Bad Batch, right? Yet. I do think crew is going to be our answer. Let's check that. Yeah, people bounty hunters it. JKL Huda is a great option. 100% win rate for top banners. That's going to be our ticket for this one. I think I'll pen that in. Alright, so Hunt, BB Echo, Tech, Wreck, and Omega for that. So C and JML. So JML goes there. Where do you go? I mean, I guess C would have no issues devouring that Traya team, right? I wonder. I'm trying to think who's the best way, or where's the best way to use C right now. I think that I can do this versus Gas. It's just, he's the punchier Gas, so I don't think I want to risk that. Which would mean, I guess I could throw armor in the mix and at least have the extra defense. And I just be careful when I use my chains so that I'm able to drop dazes and whatever else. I mean, daze is really the only thing I have to worry about. So we could do C. Yeah, I don't need to actually go for anything extreme here. C arm and some kind of pre-taunt. C-arm set, I guess I could do versus Gas if I wanted to be super safe, which I can do. I don't need to take the risk because I have a commanding lead, so I need to play like I'm in the lead. Which means that CLS is available for Traya as originally planned. And then against Maul, we would do JML. So we still have GBA reserved for Nute. That might be our diciest fight left. But JML and who? Let's assume, let's plan this out. We're almost there. Almost there, guys. And the planning phase is nearly done. Ooh, we have some nice options, actually. This is actually pretty solid. I'm into this. JML, Shock, GMY, Jolie, and we will bring a fifth body just to keep activating the coin, so I will put Kanan in the mix. Although, I suppose I wouldn't strictly need to. Maybe, I'm going to put a question mark by Kanan. Maybe I don't want to bring Kanan. Because, I mean, I am using a GL against just Maul, you know? I mean, it's overwhelmingly in my favor. Let's see here. Alright, let's go ahead and give this a go with Mother Talzin. I think our plan is pretty well laid. We know the path forward. Oh, yeah. The gas is zooming right along, for sure. For sure. Yeah, Ryan, I agree with you. Alright, Mother Talzin, Asajj, Zombie Doc. Oh, wait, wrong order. There we go. There we go. Alright, let's get back to it. Aye. Alright. Strip off buffs. Everything should be focused on you. Massive. Good. Very good. Does this give us foresight? This would give us the foresight back, right? No, that's the unique that does it. Here. Yeah, so I'm just going to basic here for the kill. I don't need the big hit to finish this one. Let's go after Poe. Make short work of it. Dig it. Dig it. Okay, basic. Nice. Very nice. Let's go after R2 next. Let's go ahead and stun RJT. Okay. Didn't get the stun, but you know, all's well that ends well. Basic. Okay. Let's go ahead and heal up with this. We can go ahead and dispel like so. Keep that off of her. Foresight off of RJT. Mass in on her. Let's just do her in. Very good. Okay. No benefit in using her special against Foresight. I have to beat you up the old-fashioned way. No. Okay, so I think we... Are you likely to get another turn? You might. I don't know. Let's just go ahead and cap off your HP while we're all here. Yeah, see? I think you're done. Yeah, okay. That was the right move. 60 banners. So that's our best case scenario for Night Sisters. Very nice. And against a well-modded team at that, so... Alright. Against this punchy gas... Again... If I needed to take the risk, I might just try C solo against this. I really think that's fine. But I'm going to do C arm because I can. And if I am going to do C arm, then I might as well bring Set just to be sure. That's kind of what I'm thinking right now. Alright, let's move. I wonder what he's got waiting for us on fleets, guys. You You made my night though, Evan. I'm real glad you enjoyed the stream so much. It means a lot to me. Alright, 5s and gas linked. Alright. Sit down. Alright, we'll take our 2 stack. Prefer not to be greedy. But now we gotta get to stepping. You may as well just basic here. So we have all the time in the world. Because we're using C, gas will be sitting down until all of the other troopers are dead. So it's just important that we make sure that we kill 5s first and don't invite any other trouble. I guess it would behoove me, well, I guess I could just do middle here, while you're so weak. I wanted to relink the 2 main attacker clones here, though. Yeah, see, they're doing their thing. And actually, you know, good timing for me. Taking another 2 turns here by doing this link, you know, you gain mastery for every turn you take, and then your mastery is doubled when you do the transformation to the ultimate, so the more turns that you can take before you finally do it, within reason, is a good idea. Alright, we're looking solid. No reason not to do the transform. Let's do it. Yeah, that works out for me. Snap! Alright, 60 banners. Not terrible. Basically the same as like that Mother Talzin result. Not exactly what you're going for most of the time when you use a GL, but W's a W. Alright, Bad Batch time. For crew. Is that excessive? Is it excessive to use Bad Batch here? Where do I have Triumvirate assigned? I do not have Triumvirate assigned. Who else is good against Kylo? Nobody's... Not too many people talking about that idea with Triumvirate, I'll say that. People Geos it for, well, not the best banners, I guess. 58. So you figure 58 plus, so 63, well that's okay. 63 is okay, it's better than I've been doing on some things. But if I have Geos assigned there, that would mean it's Bad Batch against Nute, which I guess would also work. That might be worth pausing to think about. In the meantime, we can move on to a fight that I don't need to think too much about. Let's do BAM here against Bounty Hunters. 330 speed. What does that mean for me? So wait a minute. 330 speed wheel. How fast? My hunters? Yeah, I know they're not exactly in the best turn order. Okay, 326. That means I would super want to run, oh, that might make me change my thinking here. Yeah, Aurra Gideon would have been nice here, but, and I don't know that I want to... Let's think about it. Let me think about it. Let me think about it. Yeah, it could be. It pretty much is the end of the world if they do get to go. Because that's the whole point. Like, what is that? It's 440. Jesus. Jeez. lot. Yeah, it's 40% turn meter from that side. I can't underestimate it, right? Yeah, for droid and scoundrel allies. 25% turn. 25%. Okay, not 40. So hold on. So 260 effective 352. Yeah, we would definitely want to consider using that elsewhere. So that means that we, you know what, Lord Ryan might get his wish. That means I might need to use, I need to arrange this differently. So, CLS, so bounty hunters. So what about Aurra, Boba, okay, Lost Grief, Mando. How did that fight go? How did Zareth do that, Lord Ryan? What was who did he open up on and stuff? What's my profession? Most recently, engineer. So, yes. So if I'm faster than all of these with Bad Batch, would I be able to... I don't think you can stun this guy, right? That's his shtick. While he has 3 or more anguish, so he's immune to stun and ability block. But he can be healing immune. He would do his middle. Everybody else could be stunned. Could not Bad Batch work against Maul? That would kind of free up the GL thing and let me think about how to use JML for that. Oh, I didn't mean to close that tab. Hold on, come back. There you go. Alright. Gotta think about this. I guess Geos makes so much more sense here to use against the crew team, first of all. So we'll do that. That seems like a low order team to use against a low order team. Let's assign that thusly. Let's go knock that out then. I don't think I'm gonna regret having used Geos there as opposed to anywhere else. Yeah, we just do overwhelming damage. That's the idea. Oh, you're a software engineer, Emmett. Yeah, you can spot one when you see one, eh? Yeah. What's your industry? What type of thing you do software engineering? All my I was most recently in automotive, so all the software engineers I know are automotive folks. All right, let's knock this one out. Okay. Let's go ahead and sweep this off for now. It would be ideal if I could. All right, hot box. Let's call. I really don't want him to stun anybody, right? But he's gonna stun Brood, so that doesn't matter. And I think I'd be able to purge that, right? I don't think it's like Kylo's locked 2-turn stun. So who's the next person? So I really don't want to hit Kylo. Well, actually, he doesn't have retribution right now, so that's a good idea to hit. It doesn't hurt to put an ability block on him either. And Special Forces is actually not a bad character. Don't let anybody tell you he is. You have... Yeah, I'd like to try and land an ability block on him. Excellent. I'm cool with that. Oh, you're in healthcare, Emmett. Alright, right on. Right on. We'll be able to purge all this here. Over to you. Right. good. Done. He's done with. Let's go ahead and dispel your stuff. How are we doing on that next turn? That's what I've been looking for, is this one. Okay. That's not so bad, I guess. Alright. Alright, now it's just a slow and steady ride to the top. We do want to keep ability block on as much as we possibly can. Put tenacity down, we're not getting one. You're gonna do me like that, Poggle? There you go. How about it? Counterattack. Now we're just waiting and trying to keep our protection high, which seems pretty inevitable right now. We're waiting our turn for the next stabby stab. Ammo. Wow, really? Come on, man. Come on, man. There's the ability block. Let's not have any more of that. Okay, there, Daze is super dope. Okay, how are we looking? So, here's the thing. I think I can end him right here. And I don't think that Brute counts for banners, now that I think of it. Everyone else is at full protection, so I think we'll get full credit for ending it here. Whew, 452,000 health. Yep, we got full banners, 65. Alright. So yeah, if your Brute isn't at full protection, but you know it's very, very high, thus your other Geos are able to have high protection, full protection, you still get 65, even if your Brute's not full. You saw it here. Alright, let's mark that. Everything is moving along. Yeah, I was definitely not gonna get 65 banners against that Nute Django thing, right? Okay, 4 teams to go. So we can't use Aurra Mandos against BAM. We have to delete that. BAM. So Maul team. So Bad Batch might work. Why, you know, Bad Batch wouldn't stop Maul, but it would just devour everything else. And even if we get taunt juggled by Maul's leadership says that it basically puts taunt on whoever the healthiest Mandalorian ally is, but I forget what the trigger is. Let's see that. Am I misremembering? Where is it from? I thought it was from the leadership. Yeah. There it is. At the start of every turn taken. Not his turn, not his ally's turn, at the start of every turn. Dispel debuffs on the healthiest Mandalorian ally without Mandalore, and that ally gains taunt and 100% defense until the end of the turn. Okay. So, alright. So let's think about this. If we're able to stun everybody, so that's a good question. What's the tenacity situation look like on armor? That's always an interesting thing to check. Tenacity's 90%, but not super high. I think Bad Batch is what I'm gonna do here, which means that I would have Lord Vader, or sorry, I would have JML to deal with BAM, I guess? CLS. CLS goes where? CLS hasn't been used, though. So if we're taking him away... Yeah, JML can go for BAM then, actually, and then CLS can go for Maul. I think that looks like a good plan. CLS for Maul. Oh wait, no wait, we still haven't assigned out something for dealing with this Nute team. Because we were going to Geos that. Alright, let's take a look at that again. Nute is such a good leader. Alright, Nute, Django, Dooku. Tell me what you think, game. We recommend some decently serious stuff. Yeah, toggle in another tank. Yeah, Geos could have done it. CLS is 81% win rate. Because of the risk of Django. Wait, what was that? There was an Aurra lead? Oh no, that was a boss lead for 76%. Yeah, we're heading into the weeds with these win rates. So that's the thing, guys. You may want to think about that. Once IG-11 takes his turn, he would dispel everyone, right? So that wouldn't be... all debuffs, all debuffs. So that would be a terrible idea to use Bad Batch there, right? Yeah, I think Bad Batch is what we assigned here. That's what I was talking about earlier. Now I remember. So that means CLS on Maul, which is going to work just fine. Okay, so we haven't done that. Okay, so is this all correct? Do I still have CLS? That's right. Okay, I think our plan's done. So Aurra lead against Traya. We'll give it the Zareth special. Nute. So against Nute, we'll take in Bad Batch. Against Bam, we'll do JML, and against Maul, we'll do CLS. Diciest fights to me are going to be Traya and Nute, so I'd like to do those first. Let's keep this moving. Alright, Aurra. Oh my god, I just remembered. I still have Django lead. Or not Django lead, I still have Maul lead. Guys, I forgot that I had Maul lead. Is there an easier path through all of this? Would not Maul do nefarious work out here? We would just need to be faster. We would need to have our next two. Mine is 291. Let's think about this. How fast are the party people out here? Oh no, this maybe against Traya this would not be smart. But how fast? Again, 277. Okay, decent, but not overwhelming by any means. Okay. 265. All moderate. 284. Okay. 270. And certainly you won't be the fastest. 194. Okay, so it was Traya who was fastest at 277. 277. So what does this mean? I don't have a better use for bounty hunters anywhere else. Do I? Or don't I? We would be able to, well, alright, Dooku would put people under stealth, but that depends on how fast we would be able to roll out. 289, he's not fast, so how does this contract work? It's we would Aurra lead, so it would be Bosk Taunt into Brief, into Mass, into something, and then we'll be set up, which would be well ahead of Dooku. Thinking about this, guys. I mean, I guess I could always Maul here, but I don't think I need to. I'm not using any low-tier teams. All right. We'll leave. Oh, my wife is so sweet. She's asking if I need more tea. Yes, dear wife. We'll roll with that. Got a plot. Don't want to not use him. He would gain back a lot of banners. So, he would gain a lot of banners back, but against who? We don't have an ability block to stop Django from doing bad stuff, so I don't want to do that with him. You're faster than everything else. I wonder if this might work. Who did I have written down? Against the ban was going to be JML. I mean, I guess. Well, one thing we wouldn't be able to rely on would be stunning Dooku, right? So, but that's not going to really do anything to the Bad Batch. The only thing that it's going to do is potentially put Django under stealth, which isn't good for us. I'll grant you that. I just don't think I need to do Maul. Not even from a banner's point of view or anything. Alright, let's just go and do this then. No more fretting. No more fretting. Let's roll. Thank you, my dear. Yes, it needs to be changed. I have exhausted the tea. Alright. Dispel. Okay. Yep, you're welcome. Okay. We cannot meaningfully debuff, but I guess we could rocket you. I believe you. I don't know what I was thinking there. I guess we mass onto him because we're gonna just straight delete her. That's what I would do. Because doing debuffs to other people just adds to his health pool. That's not an aid to us. We can easily finish him off here. No need to. I guess it would be nice to kill someone else, but. How do we want to do this? I don't want to waste this rocket. It's huge. He's about to do something painful. Maybe we can pop him out of existence. No. Okay. But we are going to do the stealth, do the base, take our kill. You, I really am just inclined to mass assist. No, because we can't really deny him his turn regardless. Maybe just mass assist to kill Sidious and we'll take our lumps. It's just taking forever to get this Traya turn. There it is. That's what we've been waiting for. Okay. About to get swept off, but then we can rebuff. Because of this. That's nice. Isn't that nice? Now there's no more Traya. Save them. Go ahead and call you. Okay, that all worked out. Stealth up, stun up, basic. Mass. It's more basic. It'll take us some time to get around to being able to get this protection up, but I'd like to try. another couple of turns to breathe. Why are you able to ignore taunt? You shouldn't be able to do that. I don't like that. Calm down. Hey, we got the protection back because we invested in that Zeta. I would rather basic here. I don't need to try and actually stun. And now the fight's completely at our mercy, right? So... Damn, he might die beforehand. How you doing, Grief? You look okay. I would rather just do a tap. Again, Grief looks like he's okay. We'll just do a tap. This is probably a killing blow, though. Oh, hey. Okay, we get to do this. And this is as close as we're going to get to perfect, guys. I have to just assume. 63. Okay. 63 is alright by me. Nice. Aha! I was not foiled. And I did not use a Galactic Legend. Take that, Dagger, if you're still around. Ooh. My dearest wife has brought back tea. Thank you. Thank you.
Merch.
Yes, it's merch tea. It's in the Tassinix Gaming logo. That's right.
Channel it and channel it.
That's right. That's right. I think it's Vanna White. Yeah.
Is it what?
Vanna. Vanna. Yeah. Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Well, you're deaf. You wouldn't know.
I really didn't mean to do
Yeah.
such a. She deserves better.
Yeah, she does deserve better. You did do her dirty, but it's okay. I think she still loves you. Yeah, so we could do BAM against... But see, I don't want to do CLS against BAM. I don't want to do CLS against BAM. JML against BAM is fine. Bad Batch against Maul seems risky. Bad Batch against Nute seems like our best bet. Let's give that... Let's roll the bones on that one. Maybe we'll need a cleanup team, and in which case, we will still have Maul. Let's go for a stroll. Hey! Yeah, actually, what kind of tea did she pick for me, Evan? More oolong. More oolong. I have right now. I just have a regular green tea. I have oolong, and then I have jasmine. I really like jasmine tea in the evenings. But yes, thank you so much, Emmett. I appreciate it. I too enjoy the mug. All right, let's think about stuns. Okay, Dooku wasn't stunned. Holy crap! Literally, almost nobody was stunned. Well, that's not good. How do we want to go about this then? Swap. Swap. Okay. Don't want to put it on you because you're about to die. So let's do this. We do want to pay the blood price. We don't want that running away on me. Chop, chop. Okay. Dispel is Poggle. Poggle is very important for me to kill. I'd like to pass this over to Echo to get him to 3 stacks of translation, get an assist. We deflect the hogwash. Django's still on damage immunity, so I don't want to mess with him. Until I can possibly land a daze, I don't really want to go after Dooku either. Alright, so we just ate that free of charge. What is this again? Oh wait, he's good. Let's zero in on main target now. Great time, I guess, to do this. Get some stuns. Oh wow, guys. Dig it! Dig it! Dooku down. Okay. I guess we'll turn meter swap over to Omega. Nice. And Mama said knock you out. Nice, nice, nice. 65%. But not 65%, 65 damage. But 100% health and protection. Okay. Against Maul. CLS. Let's give it a go. Let's think about this carefully. He can't be stunned, so who must die? Is my Maul better? Should I not? Let's think about this. We could annihilate Canderous. That's what we could do for sure. And so much depends on Canderous. I think that's what I'm gonna do. That's what we'll do. CLS Chewie, Chupio, Han, C3PO, and roll. Roll that beautiful beam footage. Yes, 65% win. Emmett, yes. It was not my finest hour. Alright, Canderous to death with you. Let's think about this. We do want to stun you, because if you're stunned, you can't pop his frenzy. I might as well give myself buffs where possible. Stance, because now we have to go after the man himself. We can remove turn meter from him, so we will. Let's go ahead and do that. Okay with that. And we'll go ahead and do this AoE too. There's no reason not to do base smashes where we can. Who's missing translation? Everybody has at least one stack. I'm okay with giving a second to Chupio. Okay. Right. And because Maul doesn't have Frenzy anymore, we're pretty much at our leisure now. Even though we didn't get lucky and kill Maul very early. Yeah, he can't counter me, he just gets eated. Eated and yeeted. 99, 63. Alright. And then JML for the rat on squads. And we'll see what manner of nuisance awaits for us in fleets. JML, Shot, Grandmaster, Jolie, Kanan. I don't have to worry about the risk of undermanning something. I think I'm pretty safe now. Okay. Well, that didn't go exactly the way I planned. Not exactly. How are we doing for turn meter otherwise? Yeah, that's good. Good. Nobody else. This. You're gonna take a turn. I would rather just do this. Okay. Okay, good. He's in his stance. That's what we needed from him. Let's take him out. Excellent. Threat off deck. Keep stacking people. That's good. That'll work just fine. You come over here and let's go ahead and do that. And then you will do this. Just have a little fun with it, you know? Yeah, I'm not so much worried about this. Go ahead and put days on you. No counterattacks when the time comes. Let's go ahead and do that. Speed up on Grandmaster, who can then slap into spread speed up. Which is fun. Okay. Go ahead and transform. We'll do big hits. Big hits. Good, good. Let's do a buff spread again. Can't overstate the significance of speed up. Let's go ahead and do that. And you're still like this, so... Okay. I hear you. Smash, 65. Dig it! Dig it! Alright. On to the back. I wonder, has our opponent attempted to make any other moves? Nope, just that one attempt on Executor. Any further tries on Ray? Yeah, I mean, he put in 3. He put in 3. He tried. Damn if he didn't try. But not to be done today. All right, what awaits us? Ooh, okay. It's a Negotiator with TIE Bomber. That is usually very, very difficult for Home 1. But I might have to try it anyway. So Executor, and we will use Malevolence, and then we have Negotiator, and maybe Home 1? Isn't there something like... versus Negotiator, TIE Bomber. No, trying to find something very recent. I remember seeing something. Let's see here. Bit Dynasty is a video,
Well,
but I
might-
don't know if it's going to cover what I'm looking for. Yeah, looks like Houndstooth. Yeah, this is an older video, so it's not dealing with the comp that I'm fighting. That won't do. Alright, well, we'll just do the Malevolence shtick and stick to the script. Oh, that's right, we do have Empire. I do have an Empire fleet. I must remember that. Maybe Empire could be of service to us today. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. We don't take Sunfac. I don't do that. There is a Sunfac version of this. You know, in the version that has Sunfac up front instead of Hyena, you're able to manipulate events such that you are reliably able to kill Xanadu Blood, but then you are really hurting for momentum going into the middle of the fight. I don't care for it myself, so I don't ever run it. But it's not the only way to do Malevolence. Dagger, you just still mashing on Grinder? Yes, I know this one's going on for a bit, Dagger. I'm doing the best I can. Christmas Mingle Bumble, man. Yes, Emmett, Dagger is a troll. He is, it's true. Alright, so we use this special on Houndstooth, so we don't feed turn meter to Houndstooth. Nice, we got a whole bunch of dodge right there. We'll do the same thing here, same as before. Use the middle, again targeting Houndstooth so that we don't hasten his turn. Thus, the Vulture Droid has the opportunity to lay Buzzies on Razorcrest. As soon as Razorcrest takes a turn, the Buzzies will be dispelled, but not before you get to do this Hyena Bomber sweep, which means that you get to mostly, take out his protection. It's not bad. Right, so now the Buzzies are off, and we still have TIE Fighter, which is actually kind of unusual. I'm cool with it, though. Spy is the ticket. Alright, so we target Xanadu Blood. Do we get elite dodged? We got somewhat elite dodged. Oh my god, are you kidding me? 2 dodges in a row. 2 sequential dodges. Well, thank god we've got that 3rd coming up. Yeah, I guess I do have to kill you. Thanks for all the frickin' nothing. God. Alright, we gotta be careful now. So we're gonna basic here because there's no real value in putting Buzzies on Houndstooth at this point. I really need to get to my next ship though, man. This is a bummer. I gotta get this stuff off me. Okay. We got that going for us. Where we at? Okay, good. Great time to bring in Evan. We'll delay. We will delay the madness. Alright. True Life is down. He's got a turn coming up, though. At least he goes to the ability blocks. Something. Alright, now we gotta deal with Boba. Again, same idea here. We won't actually get countered if we do this. Might as well do this. Countered for it. Yeah. We'll do the lay down. Okay. We don't want to hit him. We're just basic over here. We'll definitely do the third, reapply our chaff. Okay, we're losing all our dudes, but we've gotten the ultimate off, so now time is on our side. If nothing else, we must kill them. Okay. Now I am incredibly incentivized to go after Houndstooth. I really can't afford to get stuck behind it. Once the stun wears off and the magic wears off, you know, we have to still answer to Houndstooth. Do this. There we go. If it's me, I would rather MOBA not be taking turns. Of course you dodge the ability that removes evasion. Of course you would. Okay, I'm thinking I should do a call from... No, I should just... That's enough. Third's enough. Alright, we made it through the woods, guys. 63. Alright. All the way to grandmother's house. Negotiator. So let's think about this. The core problem of using the home one here is... let's say that we do what we want to do. Like, we have to kill the TIE Bomber basically before Negotiator gets to take a turn. Because, if we're using home one. Because, if we don't, then you're going to have Negotiator use its second ability, which will, you know, put protection up at least back onto your TIE Bomber. And then you would have Plo Koon coming in very first to heal him, and then you end up just stuck behind him, and it's interminable. You can't get rid of the TIE Bomber from that point, or at least not before it's too late for you to have the chance at a one-shot. So the question is, what are my best odds for actually crushing this thing? I want to say there's some kind of finalizer option here. Yes, thank you for the well wishes, Emmett. Things are going well. Let's see here. So, upside of Finalizer... Upside of Finalizer is that if I use it first, it's easier. If I had to go in preload with something, I'd rather go in against a preload with either Home 1 or an Empire fleet than Hux. So maybe I'm going to throw Hux into the maw on this one. Oh, whoa, what's my wife saying here? I am. Some good news about the little one. What's this? Ooh! My little one's locked in watching Avatar the Airbender. So sweet. I love that child. Alright, so we're not going in against a preloaded team. We'll come with the proper team. Yes, it's true. We do lack. So we use Clone Sergeant. We'll use this one. And then do we have a need for anyone else? I guess I could take along Ghost, who would be another assist caller. If we need another one, but I don't know that I'll need all this. So, against Negotiator, let's pen in Finalizer first. And see how far we can get. So, again, all eyes on destroying that accursed TIE Bomber. Little bits of science tonight. We'll see. Okay. So the thing is, yeah, we definitely still want to put Hunted on him. It seems like shutting him down is just too damn important. Stopping him from sweeping is kind of trivial. You not being able to... Yeah, that's a good call. I don't want him to be able to sweep us, right? Yes, he's going to sweep here, but that's okay with me. We really just want to put some damage on this dude right now. Alright, so we have to take the AoE on the chin. Not the best of options. It was not the best of times. Okay, we can't force a turn here. Oh man, yeah, we get 2 turns out. Okay, we're almost piped, guys. Where is the turn for calling out Clone Sergeant? Okay, so we have the offense up and defense penetration. We might not be able to do a ton of damage this fight. I don't know. Yeah, we just lost our crew, guys. It's terrible. Yeah, thanks. Just in time to bring out Clone Sergeant. All right, the task remains the same. If at all possible, we got to try and find a way to knock out this time. Okay, we're all taking our lumps here. We're all dazed, just sitting around forever. I don't really want to reduce max protection. Let's think about this. I guess basic is our best. Basic. I feel like we're getting somewhere, but Plo Koon's next, right? Yeah, things get hairy in here. Might as well do the AoE. Get our taunt back up at least. Yes, wife, we are doing the pew-pew to the best of our ability. So there's 2 taunts. If I had to choose, I would certainly shut down being stuck behind this guy. Let's go ahead and call this ship. It's something. It's something. Okay, so what are realistically my options here? We can withdraw. We can't kill. We just don't have anything with which to kill. Yeah, it's gonna be too easy. Because Plo Koon's about to put taunt back up onto somebody. I say withdraw. I say withdraw. Alright. We'll put in the comments 1 drop. So Finalizer. Let's think about this. I think I may have been hasty in not trying to put basic from crew onto JKA. I was prudent enough to put hunted to stop him from gaining turn meter, but eventually he took a turn, and that was after Negotiator used Mobilize, which hurt our crew a lot, and then sweep came from Y-Wing, and we survived the sweep from JKA too, but then the dots that were on us just finished us off. Had I stunned JKA, I would have at least not taken that sweep damage and probably survived long enough to bring out Clone Sergeant and still maybe get some use out of crew. Nothing's guaranteed there, but there is that, you know. Not enough damage on ITB. Should have used 1 crew basic on JKA to stun, even though hunted was applied and ITB was ability blocked. Or sorry, no, stun. Okay, so we've got that penned in. Let's see if we can't make this work. Home 1. What about home? What about Holdo Fleet? Well, what about Holdo Fleet? I don't really have a proper tank for that, so let's not worry about it. Alright, we're just going to go for it. We have to rely on some luck, frankly. Oftentimes, Han doesn't feel like doing anything for us, so I don't know. Alright, this is usually the core of what I would take against a Negotiator if I'm using that. Is there anybody else that I would definitely bring here? No. I mean, I can take along Wedge, I guess. No, that certainly isn't Wedge. Let's just make it easy on ourselves. Alright, let's take this full fleet in and see what we can't do. Yeah, Emmett, yeah, withdrawing was the right call because there were no ships. I was just thinking about it. But yeah, you're fair point. Yes, my dear wife, it was rough. We can't have them all. On to our main man. Yes, no assist. One assist. Come on. Come on. Come on. Cheap bastard. Got him. Woo! Top 4 from the missiles. Thank you so much, dear wife. Okay, so we just took it on the chin there. Our one tank went night-night. Note that we have double days and no opportunity to save our Millennium Falcon early. So I'm just gonna base it here. No, we didn't get a call. That sucks. Oh, come on, man. Okay, wiggle that crap off. We really do need to dispel and kill Anakin here, so we're calling in Cassian. Yeah, okay, it all worked out in the end, guys. I mean, sometimes, you know, when Han doesn't feel like sitting on his ass and watching days go by, you can do stuff. It turns out you can actually do some stuff. Let's go ahead and get the defense penetration. We need to build that forward momentum back. We'll take advantage of the defense down there. That sucks. Alright. We knew ye so briefly. I don't think I want to do the dispel right there. I'm gonna save that. Yeah. Killing me here as long as this stuff is taken. Alright, let's go ahead and go after you. Since we have a crit immunity on that guy, I'd rather just go for this. Basic, maybe get an assist. Hey, we got a lucky chain there. See, sometimes he does stuff. We'll take it. Wow, yeah, that's working out. All right, Locoon comes in, does a little bit of that anyway. Let's think about this. We'll go ahead and bring in Rebel Y-Wing then and smash and crash. We have no protection to disrupt. Ah. Good. That's it, folks. Made it through on the second go, so 46. Do you get any partial? No, you get no partial banners if you don't kill anything. That's how that works. Alright, so we got 46. Not bad. Now, note that I ended up only using 2 reinforcements for that, so I didn't end up calling in Phantom 2 or Wedge. Pretty good. Alright, guys. Our opponent really struggled with our defense, cleared the top zone, was only able to clear Negotiator, and got stuck on Executor. We'll review everything in turn. So, he put in 3 good attempts on Rey to no avail. Rey, this is like a variant of the Rey puzzle box team with Padme here instead of Xeris. RJT, R2, Resistance Brothers, and Holdo was there. Lord Vader, Darth Vader, Royal, Storm, and Crew. And then standard BAM team with, Nest and Dengar. He had to 2-shot that, so that was another good hold. Up top, as promised. So DR, Malik, Talon, BSF, and Marauder. He had to 2-shot that. He got everybody but Darth Revan on the first go. For the rest of the teams here, he 1-shot. So Gas, 501st, Nute, B1, B2, Dooku, Droideka, and then the GG Nute team. So he got through those pretty cleanly. And he did get through Negotiator cleanly. And I did set this up to stymie him with the Negotiator because he often does Rebels against this. And if he did, which is clearly what I think he did here, you know, he must have had a good train go for him, because this is definitely designed to punish Rebels. The reason for it is that, like, the Relic 8 Ahsoka is going to be faster than pretty much any Biston U-Wing, except a Biston U-Wing that is that has at least one of the pilots at R8. And this is assuming, you know, max level of ability ranks, 6-dot mods, like that. So all other things being equal, you can have Ahsoka go in on, go in on on Biston, and then between Mobilize and the sweep from Anakin, Biston's usually out of the game. And even though Millennium Falcon is the driver of that team, Biston hands out so much turn meter that it's a major blow to the odds of success. Clearly, though, that did not happen here today, and he got through. And you can see that, you know, he had himself just a rough time. I guess he tried to go, you know, was able to target Xanadu Blood at some point, and I'm guessing he got an elite dodge of his own stuck in his face. That's probably what that would be if it were me. My guess. Yes, the heavy defense. I love doing a heavy defense of it. I mean, only against an opponent. Like, you remember in the last 3v3 season, I was fighting Jedi Master Adastra, and she famously sets, you know, an incredibly tough defense. So the only time I go light is when I know I need everything to go heavy on attack. Anyway, you know, since our opponent is very unlikely to clear, I'm just going to go ahead and let you guys have the sneak peek at the back, alright? You guys have earned it for your patience. Alright, so JMK, Cam, Snips, Plo, and Ayla awaited him. Qui-Gon Jinn, JKA, GK, Zaris, and Ezra. And then my own Mod Mothma turn meter team with Kyle Katarn. So even if he was able to cut through that ray in the end, he did not have an easy road. And what it would have cost him to cut through that ray almost assuredly means he would not have been able to take on JMK. All's well that ends well there. Alright, brief review of attacks, and we'll see about rating you fine folks out the door. Oh hey, SL Darth Vader 1, how's everybody doing? We're doing real well. We got the win in the bag, man. Our opponent was a good sport, joined us in chat earlier, told us a little bit about his attacks. He had some struggles on his defense, he had some struggles against my defense, and wasn't able to clear bottom front. He cleared the top front, did one of my fleets, and then I think he's mostly out of gas. Yes, my dear wife, I think I am going to come out on top on this one. So that means that we are looking at being 6-0 for the season so far. Nice opener. And I don't know about you guys, this week the matchmaking has given me some decent opponents. Last week was kind of just weird. Like, I was matched against people that I was like almost 2 million like GP on. It's just weird stuff. Anyway, let's go ahead. Brief overview of attack. So, Darth Revan Talon, Lord Vader, What did I do here? Let me do this correct if I'm going to do it at all. So against Darth Revan and Talon, we went in with troopers and with Gideon. Gideon allowed us to have him be first in that fight, which means that we were able to have his demoralize ability go out. That's helpful, but the real benefit is that the act of him taking a turn means that he gains a stack of Emperor's Trap, which means that that's a buff. And that gives out 10% turn meter to the team because of Veer's lead, which means that our Piet that was otherwise too slow to go ahead of the super fast DR that we fought. You know, my Piet's 332, so 352 under Veer's lead, and then divided by 0.9, gaining that 10% made him 391 in that case. Boosted him up to 391. And that's how we were able to get out ahead. Now, I made a play error by using Gideon's Armor Shred on Malak instead of basically hitting anything else. But really, I probably should have just put the Armor Shred on Marauder. Because I chose to do the Armor Shred on Malak, that attack from Gideon was a crit, and Gideon got feared, which put taunt on Malak, and that forced me to go through Malak. So I had poorer banners on that than I wanted, but I was still able to win. You know, I didn't lose. I lost Veers. That's what happened, because he got death marked and then, you know, blown out of existence. But fortunately, the rest of it was in hand. Alright, so against Lord Vader, we used Slacker, Hux, Faust, Fu, and Watt. Slacker Watt is so good against this. In the end, it's only Slacker who lives. You do have to be pretty quick. I think I finished that with like 6-7 seconds to spare, very little time. You have to move through that fight if you're going to do the Slacker Watt thing. Just keep it going. Alright, against his Slacker, Hux, Sit, Faust, and Phasma, we used the classic JKR, JKL, Old Ben, Bastila, and Hoda. By the way, Darth Revan was cleared for 69, Lord Vader for 52, Slacker for 62. And against Mon Mothma, Pow, Rebel Scout, Kara, and Kyle Katarn, we used Jawas. This is a powerful team, and we just Jawas them out of reality. Relic 5, 3 Relic 5, and 2 Relic 4 Jawas. We lost, I think, 2 of the Jawas in the process, a price I would easily pay to take out a team that can move the way this does. So that was 55 banners. On to the back. So back here, RJT, we used our Dearest Night Sisters, 60 banners. Against Gas, I used C, Armor, and Set just because I could. If I needed to try just using C solo, then I would have, but I think I'm going to be safe, safely okay against this opponent. I'll be alright. So C, Arm, Set, that was 60 banners in the end. Against Crew and friends down here, this B team, this B tier crew team, we used Geos for 65. Got full marks on that one. And then up top, and again, I had to agonize over this. For those of you joining us here at the end of the stream, I definitely had a dull zone there for about 20 or so minutes. 20, 25, maybe even close to up to 30, I don't know. But I molded over, came up with a plan I was satisfied with, and yeah. So against Traya, we used Aurra Bounty Hunters. Thanks to Ryan for mentioning that. I guess Zareth had just done that earlier this evening against a Traya, so I appreciate the idea. I have previously really struggled against Trayas on defense because they're uncommon, and I don't often think about reserving teams to kill it, so glad that panned out. Against Nute, Django, Dooku, Poggle, and Zalbar, we used Bad Batch, the full Bad Batch, for 65. Glorious. Against Bam and friends, I just had a GL left over after it all. I reserved 3, so I used JML and company, JML Shot, Grandmaster Jolie, and Kanan for 65. And then against Maul down here, Maul Mandos with a weird wedge, which I think wedge was designed to maybe stymie Jawas. I had somebody in the chat mention Jawas had been successful against this Maul team. I could see why it would, but then you might get stuck on Biggs, because you might not have the firepower to kill Biggs in the end. So I used CLS there, got 63. Decent set of attacks overall. So no drops on squad. We got to the back here, and against Executor, we went Malevolence. Had a couple things not exactly go our way, but in the end, we pulled it out for 63 banners. Against Negotiator, I wanted to see if I could, if I had to two-shot it, because every time I've tried to take home one against this recently, it's failed. I wasn't able to kill Imperial TIE Bomber in time. Han just didn't give me the assist that I needed early. And that's it. I mean, if you just don't get the coin flip to go your way with those Han assists, you're piped if you try to do it. So I was thinking to use Finalizer. Finalizer didn't pan out. I think I was able to stun Imperial TIE Bomber. I put Hunted on Anakin so that he wouldn't gain turn meter from me beating up his friends. And then I should have done a crew basic onto him to stun him. I had Imperial TIE Bomber stunned, but the fact is, once Mobilize went out and put Daze, then Y-Wing did his sweep, and then Anakin did his stun, our crew was so low health that by the time he took his next turn, he died to dots. So I think, had I tried to stun Anakin, I would have spared myself just that little bit of damage. I think that would have made a difference. Nonetheless, I withdrew because we killed nobody, went back in with Home 1, Hail Marying that one. And Han felt cooperative today. We just devoured the TIE Bomber. It's, as much as I was worried about it, it went straight on through today. And otherwise, yeah, it was a pretty straight fight. We lost, I think we lost Biggs in the process. He's a good soldier. He fought the good fight, but otherwise good stuff. And that was 46. So, 1665 is the grand total. Let's pen that in. and potentially I'll write 728 for our opponent, but he might find some extra wind. Who knows? Who knows? Opponents like to give things a go later on. Let's do a couple quick shout-outs though, guys. Thank you all for joining us here. You know, it's a Sunday night. It's your holiday weekend. Appreciate you choosing to be with us. Yes, Utini indeed, SL Darth Vader. Oh, you haven't opened the game in about a month. Oh, well, if you miss it, come on back. It's fun. And yes, TJ, solid work, buddy. Thank you so much, man. Thanks for sticking it out for the whole stream. This was definitely a long one, so... yes, wife is spamming my links. I'm also going to spam my Discord again. And if you want to catch previous episodes, I do upload my GACs to YouTube with chapters, so you don't have to watch it through everything long form. And now let's do a couple shout-outs. So, first of all, you know, we love our patrons out here, and I just want to make mention, we've got something for everybody on my Patreon. You know, my specialty is modding. I can teach you how to optimize your roster. I can teach you how to understand modding at a deep level. Like, what's the intuitive way to set up a character? There's all different kinds of stuff with modding and GAC coaching. Check it out, and feel free to DM me if you have any questions. Next one, we have new merch. My dear bride has updated my page recently. We do have merch added. Check it out. I'm looking forward to getting the hoodie, but the coffee mug is pretty nice. I'm into it, so I'm cool with that right now. And then, of course, we got a shout out to the patrons themselves. You guys are awesome. You helped me justify the amount of time that I spend on this game to the misses, so you guys are on my side. You're keeping everything going for me. To the VIP access folks, White Wolf and Ryan, you guys are awesome. See you almost every day in the chat. Good to keep up with you. Jester's Club, Absolution. Man, I hope you find a way to come back to the game. I always appreciate your support. You're awesome. I'm sad that you're not playing the game right now. I hope something brings you back soon. Jester's Club Platinum members, Eric Rose and Sam Vimes. Love coaching you guys. Real pleasure. I had a lot of time here with Eric today. That was fun working on your GAC. We had some tough times, but I think you learned a few things. It was good. And then Jester's Club Elite, our very newest member, in fact, Krolik, was with us just in our last stream here for Christmas Eve, and joined up to the club in a big way. I appreciate you, man. I really look forward to working with you. Can't wait to see what we can do. All right, and let's bring it back to the main scene. Now I can actually eat a bit of this popcorn and not feel too bad about it. Time to pull up Twitch and raid you guys out to another worthy streamer. Who's on deck? Oh, you know we gotta go see one of these guys. Who we got? Let's see. The Scump Gang. I don't know this one. Oh, creating a Swugga API. So he's not playing right now. I don't want to. You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna send you guys to see the Dr. Zeppers, because we got Gridden on, you got Solo Base on. These are great guys, but you know they've already got a good strong viewership here tonight. So let's give a little love to Mr. Zeps out there. Yeah? How you guys feel about that? I mean, regardless of how you feel about it, it's gonna happen. But you know, I'm appreciative of input. Anyways, guys, thanks so much for being here. It's been a long ride tonight. Get on my Discord and I'll post the final results when the round resolves tomorrow. And it's been a real pleasure. We'll see you here next week for Week 3, Round 1. Signing off.